Hey guys, this is Bobby, and here's part 4. Now, this past December, as a lot of you know, was Christmas, and I just want to show you guys some of the stuff I got for Christmas. I got this Flash Rogues, which on the cover features Flash fighting Gorilla Grodd. I can't remember the name of the girl on skates, Captain Cold, and someone else who I don't recognize at the moment. But I've been after this book for some time. I haven't gotten around to reading it. I should mention that on the back, Captain Cold and Mirror Master, two villains who actually were brought to life on the shortly-lived Flash series about 20 years ago. One of them was played by Keith Partridge himself, David Cassidy. Anyway, sorry about that. My parents bought this for me. They thought it was just too funny to not get it for me. It's a book about it's a spotter's guide for farts, and there's some really funny ones. In fact, my parents were laughing their heads off in the bookstore where they found it, and people are like, what the hell are they laughing at? Anyway, I also got this really cool Washington Redskins jacket, and I wear it a lot now. Whenever I go out and when I'm at work, because, well, my big bulky coat broke, so the zipper broke. So, but anyway, I also got some other cool stuff, including some candy, and I don't remember what else. Oh yeah, X-Men First Class and The Amazing Spider-Man on DVD. I currently don't have my First Class DVD on me. It's actually at Bethany's house because she hadn't seen it before, and when we last hung out, my dog Harvey wouldn't stop barking and howling, so I let Bethany borrow it. I should hopefully be getting it back today when we hang out this afternoon. And anyway, The Amazing Spider-Man. I watched The Amazing Spider-Man on DVD a while back because I didn't get to see it when it was in theaters. I also got another thing that happened on Christmas Day was that I became champion in my Pokemon White version 2, and of course pictures of my progress basically through White 2 could be found on Facebook. Likewise, my current progress on Black 2, which I'm currently playing. I just got my first gym badge a couple days ago. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to ramble about Pokemon. But anyway, the next part is and I got some other cool stuff, which I should mention that the photos will be found on Facebook as soon as I get around to uploading them. Anyway, next part I want to talk about is the movie Escape from Planet Earth. Bethany and I saw this in 3D as well, at the same movie theater where we saw Rise of the Guardians. Now, the movie is basically about a mission control guy named Gary Supernova. His younger but bigger brother Scorch, who is voiced by Brendan Fraser, is like the big man on campus on their planet, on their home planet, Bob, B-A-A-B. And Bob is, and after receiving, and of course, Gary's son idolizes his Uncle Scorch. I should mention Gary is voiced by the that bald guy. I can't remember his name at the moment, but he was one of the stars of the movie Hot Tub Time Machine. In fact, one of his castmates in that voices another alien in the movie. I won't say which. But anyway, Scorch. They get a message from a distress call from the dark planet Earth, and so Scorch, even though without waiting for Gary even though Gary says not to go because of possible dangers, Scorch goes, and he ends up getting captured by humans and taken to Area 51. Gary decides, after his son Gary's son sneaks out of the house to try and save Uncle Scorch, but Gary ends up deciding, no, I'll go do it. And I should mention Gary's wife is voiced by Sarah Jessica Parker. They also have the voices of Sofia Vergara, William Shatner, Jane Lynch is a cycloptic alien. George Lopez is a slimy slug alien, but a friend to Gary, who ends up becoming Gary's friend. And Jessica Alba is also in voices somebody from Planet Bob as well. But anyway, Gary arrives on Earth and meets a couple dudes at a 7-Eleven, which is the last place Scorch was before being taken to Area 51, and he ends up getting captured by the guys from Area 51, and eventually I mean, Gary finds out what's been going on. He finds out that the aliens are being held prisoner to help, basically, to make things to help plant the people of Earth, but there's a secret agenda involved in this. I won't say what. You guys would have to watch, see it to understand it. And something in my gut told me something. I was like, I told Bethany $5 this about something, and I was right. I did get the $5. I'm cool with that. But overall, the movie was really cool. I definitely give it a 10, and and I won't say anything else happens in the movie because I don't want to spoil it. And that day, I only saw 4 Mustangs. Afterwards, like Bethany and I just hung out in the mall before Bethany boarded the metro, and my dad picked me up to take me home. This ends part 4. I'm sorry if all these parts are long. I can't help it sometimes. Later, guys.